Welcome to another Learn, Plan, Invest video. My name is Evans and I am a stock option technical swing trader. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys what I see value coming into the first week of November. I'm going to show you guys why I'm choosing these stocks, my projections for these stocks, and what I'm looking for to enter into these stocks. But just because I'm telling you guys or I'm saying to go long doesn't mean to go long yourself. Please do your own research and make sure you have your risk management in place. But before I get started with this video, if you're new to my channel, subscribe and hit the bell notifications to get alerts on my next videos coming up every Sunday. Let's dive into the video. The first stock I have for you guys is ticker symbol AMSF. Now with this stock, I have a really good downtrending channel and a break above this channel from a earnings report. Now what I'm looking for is a nice pullback into this channel and my moving averages. Then I'm looking for a technical signal such as a morning star with an engulfing candle telling me alright, the stock is getting ready to make another push upward. After I get that engulfing candle, I go to my option tab and I look for a deep in the money call option that's affordable with my account size and that takes less than 1% of a move for me to break even and be on the green side. The second ticker I have is BAH. Same thing here. A nice rally, a pullback into a consolidation area. Then we get a catalyst such as earnings to break above this consolidation. Once again, I'm going to wait for a nice pullback into this trend line and I'm going to wait for my moving averages to cross. After I get those two things, I'm waiting for a morning star signal with an engulfing candle. Let me know this is probably the right time to go long. Once I get that signal with the candle, I buy a deep in money call option that's affordable, that takes less than 1% of movement to go into the green side. Third stock I have is ticker symbol MKL. Now with this stock, this is a little different. We get a nice pullback into the 100 SMA with a very strong bounce breaking above these short-term moving averages. Now I'm waiting for a nice pullback into the moving averages with a Morningstar signal engulfing candle. Let me know this is probably the good time to go long. Once I get those things in place, once again I buy a deep in the money call option that's affordable. Next ticker is PPC. This is a very good uptrending stock. We have two really good pullbacks here. Now we're in the second one. Already have the price breaking above the short-term moving averages from catalyst of an earnings report. All I'm waiting for is a nice pullback to retest the moving averages with a Morningstar engulfing candle. Let me know this is the okay window to go long. Then I will purchase a deep in the money call option and just wait for it to retest the previous high. Next ticker is CHH. Now this is a really good example of being patient and waiting for your setups. Before I get into what's happening right now, let's go back into August. In August, we get a very good pullback into the 100 SMA and a really good bounce from earning, breaking above the short-term moving averages. Then we get a nice pullback into the moving averages. Then we get a really good engulfing candle on August 26th of this year. Could have purchased a deep in the money call option here and collected a nice $6 move to the upside. Now, in the stock market, patterns tend to repeat themselves, but they don't always do it. But from this previous action, I'm okay with taking this trade because it's bouncing off of the same SMA. We get a nice break above the short-term moving averages. All I'm waiting for is a pullback into the moving averages and a nice engulfing candle to buy my deep in the money call option, waiting for it to retest the previous highs. The next ticker is WAFD. We get very nice uptrend move, 3 pullbacks. We're in the third one now, waiting for price to break above the short-term moving average, pull back into the moving averages to retest. Then I'm waiting for an engulfing candle signal to buy my deep in the money call option to go long. Next ticker is WPM. Now with this stock, we have two pullbacks, and the second one is a consolidation pullback to the 100 SMA. We get a very nice bounce, and this stock I have here to show you guys what to look for, what the engulfing candle actually look for in like present time. We get a nice pullback into the 100 SMA, not a nice bounce, breaking above the short-term moving averages and this consolidation trend line. Came back to retest the moving averages, a nice engulfing candle. Could have bought a long deep in the money call option here and just wait for it to retest the previous high. That's a $3.50 move. With a deep in the money call option, that's a lot of money you could have made there. The next stock is GDX. GDX is the same thing as WPM right now. We get a nice consolidation pullback into this 100 EMA or SMA. We get a nice break above this trend line and price action and the moving averages. Now I'm waiting for a pullback, then an engulfing candle signal telling me this is probably the okay time to buy a deep in the money call option to go long. And the last stock I have for you guys is ticker symbol NOC. This we get a very good pullback into the 100 SMA. We get a downtrending trend line here. I'm waiting for price action to break above the moving averages in the trend line, then a retest, then a candle signal of an engulfing candle telling me when to buy my deep in the money call option. Now I'm going to talk about the contracts that I like to focus on. I usually go for 30 to 60 days of expiration, mainly because you never know how fast or slow a stock is going to move. So the more time you have a little cushion. And I like to go for 3 to 4 strikes deep in the money, call or put. It doesn't matter depending on my bias. But if your account size is larger, you can go deeper in the money. And I usually risk 25% and I go for 50%. Now when I'm up 50%, what I would do is I would close the majority of my contracts and leave the remaining open with a trailing stop. But when I'm down 25%, I would close out my trade and move on to the next stock that I see value in. That's going to be the end of my video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and if you find value in this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next week.